This is Babs Holly. This presentation is to announce the open enrollment for benefits for 2011 and 2012. Open enrollment begins Monday, April the 18th and ends Friday, May the 20th at midnight. A representative has been scheduled to be available at your campus for one day to assist with making changes. However, you do not have to wait for this representative. Any time beginning April the 18th, you may access the Employees Benefits Hub and make your changes. All changes made during this period will be effective September the 1st. Please review your September paychecks for correct deductions. We had no premium increases except for TRS-ActiveCare. If you participate in a flexible spending account, you will need to re-enroll for the new plan year. Do not trash your MGM Visa card, as new cards will not be issued for current participants. It is suggested, if possible, that you make no doctor's appointments or fill prescriptions the first few days of September. The 2011-2012 elections cannot be posted until after midnight, August the 31st. IRS guidelines require that all claim receipts contain the provider name, the date of service, a description of the service, and the payment amount. We have a very critical change for declining coverage for TRS-ActiveCare. We will discuss this further in the presentation. TRS-ActiveCare has a few general changes. You may now insure a dependent to age 26. They do not have to live with you. You do not have to claim them on your income tax. They can even be married, but you cannot insure the spouse. The dependent cannot work for another facility that offers TRS-ActiveCare. You will be allowed to make plan changes during the year if you have a qualifying event. An example of this would be if you get married and want to add your spouse to your plan. This is going to increase your premium $300 plus. You might want to consider moving to a less expensive plan. If you voluntarily drop your coverage during the plan year, and for some reason you need to come back and re-enroll, you will be allowed to do that. However, you must have a special enrollment event. An example would be if your spouse got a new job and you canceled your plan here and enrolled with your spouse, and then the spouse lost the job and you wanted to come back here, you would be able to, because loss of spouse job would be a qualifying event. The very critical change for the 2011-2012 plan year is that TRS-ActiveCare will no longer accept the Certificate of Credible Coverage in lieu of a declination form. If you're declining enrollment for the TRS-ActiveCare, you must complete a declination form. If you are enrolling with TRS-ActiveCare, but not enrolling a spouse or children, you must complete the declination form for those dependents. You may click on the link below, print the declination form, and return it to your campus or department secretary. She will gather these and will send them to me. If you or your dependents involuntarily lose coverage during the plan year and you have not completed a declination form, you will not be allowed to enroll with TRS-ActiveCare until the next plan year. You will need to produce the Certificate of Credible Coverage for pre-existing exclusions. This page is a little difficult to read. You might want to turn to page 4 of your TRS-ActiveCare enrollment guide. We're going to discuss the changes to ActiveCare 2. As this is the plan the majority of the employees have elected, and there were no major changes to ActiveCare 1. One benefit that will affect all plans is the preventive care. Beginning September 1, the plan will pay 100% of all preventive care services. A list of these services can be found on page 3. The deductible for ActiveCare 2 increased from $500 to $750. The inpatient hospital copay increased from $100 to $150 per day, 5 days per visit, up to 15 days per year. The outpatient hospital and emergency room copay also increased from $100 to $150. The prescription drug deductible increased from $50 to $100. This means the first time you have a prescription filled after September 1st will be $100 plus the prescription copay. And all prescription copays did have an increase. Please do not pay any attention to the premiums at the bottom of the page, as these do not reflect the $225 that the district contributes towards your premium. Other enrollment information. To view the TRS-ActiveCare premiums for 2011-2012, click on the first link. To view a schedule of when a representative will be at your campus, click on the second link. You may make changes to any of the plans listed below. If you are currently enrolled with TRS-ActiveCare and choose to cancel your coverage for 2011-2012, you must do two things. First, you must waive the coverage in the Employee Benefits Hub, and second, complete a declination form. If you just complete the declination form, that will not cancel your coverage. If you are splitting the premiums with your spouse that's employed at another school district and the coverage is under their Social Security number, you must complete a declination form for yourself. However, you do not have to complete a new split premium form unless one of you has changed districts. If both you and your spouse are Birdville employees and enrolled as a family under one employee, the employee that does not have the deduction taken from their paycheck must complete the declination form. Please review this page for additional information regarding explanation of benefits, EOBs. To register for Blue Cross Access for members, follow the instructions in the third paragraph. This is a wonderful tool that I think will be helpful for you throughout the year. Sick Leave Bank. If you are not a member of the Sick Leave Bank, you may join during this open enrollment period. Not sure if you are a member? Then follow the instructions to view your paycheck on slide 12. Under Leave Balances, if the wording Sick Bank is listed, then you are a member and do not need to join again. If Sick Bank is not listed, then complete an application and return to Babs Holly. You will be effective September the 1st. Click on the link below for the enrollment application. Special Enrollment Event Family Status Change. If you have a family status change during the plan year, you have 30 days from the qualifying event date to notify the business office. A special enrollment event would be marriage, divorce resulting in a loss of coverage, birth or adoption, or if a family member has other health insurance coverage and involuntarily loses that coverage. If you're not sure if your situation would be a family status change, and qualify as a special enrollment event, then call the business office extension 5782 or email Babs Holly. Remember, we are here year-round. Follow these instructions to view or print your paycheck. Follow these instructions to access the Employee Benefits Hub. If you have any problems accessing the hub, then call Babs Holly at extension 5782. Once you're in the hub, there will be 3 icons: personal information, dependent information, and benefits plan information. Please look at dependent information and be sure that all of your dependents have Social Security numbers. This is a federal regulation. Under benefits plan information, the benefit plan enrollment is where you would make your plan changes or elect additional benefits. The consolidated enrollment plan will give you a complete list of your dependents, your beneficiaries, your current plans, and the future plans that you have elected. Print a copy of this form for your records. Do not send a copy to the benefits office. Use this copy in September when you review your paychecks to be sure that the correct deductions have been made. Please review your beneficiary elections. If you have named a minor child as a beneficiary, the life insurance company MetLife will not issue the benefit to that minor child until they are age 18. If this is your case, you might want to consider making a change to your beneficiary elections. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I hope it was beneficial. If you have any questions or need assistance, please call or email me. If you have questions for the health insurance, call the Blue Cross Blue Shield customer service number. Burville has a new benefits website, and you may select this link and view the 2011-2012 TRS-ActiveCare premiums. Now you're ready to access the Employee Benefits Hub to make your changes for 2011-2012. Remember, if you participate in a flex spending account, you must re-enroll. If you are not making any other changes, you do not have to go to the Hub site. However, do not forget about the importance of completing a declination form if you or any of your dependents are declining coverage for the TRS-ActiveCare health insurance plan for next year.